Okay, guys, here is a question that how to determine the tension in the string, ठीक है ना? And how to determine that in what direction it has to be, and then either whether you will have the same tensions on both the parts or the tension would be different. Now, please remember one thing that whenever you're dealing with the tension situation, ठीक है ना? So you have to see that if in that given situation you have one same string. For example, if you have connected particles that you will just be seeing in a question that we have over here. If you have, like, the particles connected like this, they are moving on a horizontal surface, then you have the tension, the same tension but directed in opposite, directions over here. Suppose there are two particles, they are hanging vertically, okay? So this is the particle A, it's the particle B. And on this part of the string, if this is believed to be a vertical string over here. So you have to show the tension in both the directions, okay? This is T, this is the T, okay? Now this is the T which is pulling the particle B up. And this is the tension which is pulling the particle A down over here, okay? And similarly, if you have the situation where you have, the string going over a pulley, here is a particle A and here is a particle B. So this, again, you keep the same tension in the string, okay? So this tension over here is because of the particle B, and this is because of the particle A. So you have the same string, the tension has to be same. You can even have another situation here where, there is a pulley and here is a particle, here is an object, here is another object over here, okay? Again, you will have the same tension, okay? But the moment you have different strings, for example, let me show you here. For example, if you have the situation where, for instance, you have something like this, okay, and here is a string, there is another string, and there is a ring, okay, and here is another string over here, and there is a, let's say there's a force given 10 Newton over here, okay. Now if you look at this particle, point A over here, let me call this point A. If you're going to focus on this point A, the tension in this string would be T1 and the tension in this string would be T2, directed in these ways, because this point A is right now, if it is in equilibrium, so this is being kept in equilibrium because of these forces, these tensions in these strings. So there are three different strings, there are three different tensions over here. If you have the same string, the tension has to be the same. Now, one more thing, if you are going to focus on this ring over here, then you will show the same tension in this direction. This would be the same T2, but this would be direct, like this is the tension that is holding this ring, not allowing this to fall down over here or slide down over here, okay? So remember, if you have to keep the same tension or not to have the same tension in, and in which direction you will be keeping that, okay? Now if you look at on this particular question over here, this one, okay, so then you will let me explain this to you that since it says a small ring R of mass 0.5 kg is threaded on a light string, okay, one end of which is attached to a fixed, so blah blah blah. So that means if you're going to focus onto this ring right now, okay, so this is the weight of this ring, and here you will have the tension T, and here you will have the tension T. If you focus on this point B, this B, the same tension would be, like, because this has a thrust on it because of this tension in the string trying to slide this in this direction. So Javera, I hope you got the answer to your question. Hmm?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
है ना? Okay, but I end this recording here. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm not stopping this video here. I'll take you to the question that we have right now under discussion. Let me take you to this question here. This question over here. You see that here a car of mass 1800 kg is towing a trailer of mass 400 kg along a horizontal road. So this is again the same situation. You will like suppose this is your horizontal road here, okay? This is your car and this is the trailer over here, okay? So here is that tow bar. Okay, so you will have the same tension but directed in opposite, like over here. Now this is the car over here, and it has a forward force that we have to find later. There is a frictional force on it which is 250 newtons. Okay, and here is this trailer. It is experiencing a resisting force of 100 newton. Okay guys, so now, if you apply that F equal to ma, that is our darling for the whole mechanics syllabus. Okay, so for the car, you will have this forward force minus. There are two forces. One is the tension. This tension is holding it, like pulling it backwards. This T plus this resisting force, that is 250, that is equal to ma 1800, and we have the acceleration right now over here. Okay, and for the trailer over here, bacho, the trailer, you will have, this is the tension that is pulling this trailer in this direction. Okay, so this is this T minus this backward frictional force, that is 100, and that is equal to its mass, which is 400 times the acceleration which is given. Now please remember one more thing: as long as this tow bar or the string is taut, then both the connected particles, they will have the same acceleration, they will have the same speed, like provided they are going on a horizontal track. Okay, so their acceleration is going to be same. Okay na? Acha, so this way you can determine this as to be 700 newtons. ठीक है ना? Let me complete this question. And then if you look at the part B, it says find the power of the engine. So that is, the formula of the power is going to be F into V. You will get this F from this equation. Put this T as 700. You will get that, and you are given the V, which is 20. So this way you can find this power. So this power is not the topic right now, but the thing is, you remember, whenever you have the connected particles, remember to show the same tension in that rope or the string or the tow bar that is connecting those two particles. Okay, same tension, and showing I mean opposite directions here. Okay.